Hello everyone, and welcome back to Allthemod 6. We are, of course, back on the server with quite a few other people. And a little lag spike, of course. A few things happened in between episodes. One is there was a mass killing of mobs, accidentally, I believe. So our withers disappeared, but honestly, we're not really using much of the either, if any. Oh, it actually floats at the top. That's pretty cool. So I don't really want to bother building a new one, but obviously we can in the future. And I might just out of principle so that it's there. And then over here, some of our blades disappeared, so I'll have to replace those at some point too. But that's pretty much it. So last episode, we did this, right? We built this elemental craft stuff. Pretty cool. Obviously, over here, we have some entangled blocks that lead to some collectors, and that's getting us the essence. They're obviously flowing through here, and that's pretty much it, right? What is this, actually? Element evaporator. Oh yeah, I put that there. I was very confused. I was like, what is that? That's what you put the shards in to break them down into essence. So, this episode, I want to try and make an altar. Or the pure infuser is what it's called. And it uses these pedestals, sort of in an altar formation. The reason, again, why we're doing this, is so that we can turn this ore quintupler, so 1 ore into 5 times, into 1 ore into 7 times. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, another thing I want to do is, as you can see, the base of these are made out of this white rock. I kind of want to make this entire floor out of white rock so it blends in a little bit better. The only problem is, in order to get white rock, it is stone on this guy, on this element infuser. So I'm thinking we might be able to get away with a very temporary setup. Actually, you know what? I have a slightly better idea that may or may not work. I'm going to grab this entangled. So I'm going to entangle this block here. I think... I don't really know where to put it exactly. But I have an idea in my head. I'm thinking... what if I put it up here? I build a little platform and place it up there. Alright, I'll tell you what. This is going to be my platform. Now, you might be wondering, or you might be thinking, that is a horrible platform. It's made of dirt. We've seen your other builds. They're not even... They don't look good enough to warrant this at all. But it's temporary, okay? And it's actually temporary. Not the temporary where I say, oh, I'll change it one day, and then I don't. This is an actual temporary. Because what I want to do is... place this guy here. Right-click it so it's entangled to the infuser. We're going to get 2 chests, if I can figure out my binds again. Chest. Oh, if I can spell chest, that would help as well. Let me just make a bunch of these. Alright, 2 chests. One of them I want to be here. One of them I want to be there. I would like an item pipe here and here. This one's going to be the extractor. If I grab my binding, my morphing tool. So this guy's going to extract. I do want to get a pipe upgrade real quick. We might as well just grab an ultimate one. There's no reason not to. Open this, slap it in there, and I want this to be filtered. I think what I'm going to do is switch it to blacklist mode, and then I'm going to add onto it a stone. So let's see if I can do that. How do I bind a stone onto this? You know, I think if I grab one of my own stones, I believe I can just place the item in here. There we go. Yeah, and then I click submit. So now it's blacklisted stone. So it will not pull stone out of this here entangled block, which means, in theory, if I place stone here, oh, we lag a little bit. We're getting a few lag spikes. My storage was pretty full. I didn't think that would be a problem, but it's sort of feeling like it is, so I might do a little bit of a cut after this and try and fix that. But if we pull this, we should hopefully see, yep, stone appears there, and as you can see, the particles go on it, and then white rock in here. Boom, automated. So we can just put a full stack in there, and that should just automatically process. And then bit by bit, we can replace this floor and the floor down there, and it should look pretty cool. So yeah, that's essentially what that is. And the cool thing is, in theory, I can use this one setup here for all the different infusers. Obviously, I could also just have different rows of it, which we might do, but ideally, all I would have to do is change which infuser's entangled, and then, oh my god, that is a very interesting texture. And then just change the filter over here. But yeah, how cool is that? Just a little quick automation. Alright, I'll go do some stuff in the background real quick. Alright, once again, I think I've been muted for a little bit, so I do apologize. What I was trying to do was get the crystal to be made, right? The water crystal. And we're out of shards, which I don't know if it's an issue, or if we can get away with it without the shards, but I was gonna look for some sort of, squid or something, to possibly farm. Oh, there's something over here, although I imagine it's gonna be a bee, isn't it? Usually when there's something out in the middle of the water that's not a vanilla mob, it's just a bee. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, check out this. Down here is a drowned spawner. And as you can see, it's spawning drowns. But it's also dropping water crystals and water shards. So this is perfect. Oh. Did you guys hear that? That genuinely sounded like a massive underwater beast. Or a whale or something. Oh, there we go. Kill him. Get the goodies. Let's maybe turn on our magnet. I'm sure that would help. Oh, there we go. Now I kind of want to bring one of these back. So let's go ahead and make a mob imprisonment tool. Do we have an empty one? This one looks to be empty. So the next time one spawns, I'll just pick it up, and then that way we can spawn more in the future. In theory. Here we go. Pick him up. Boom. Oh my god, that is a big bit of text. But there we go. We have it drowned. Let's get back home. Alright, so let's give this a shot. I'm going to place a water crystal here with a shard around. Oh, no. Okay, it absorbed my water crystal. Luckily, I made one over here. We're going to place the water gem back on. We're going to place the water crystal and a water shard going around. Oh, the shard's already there. And this should work. In theory. I hope it works. This should upgrade it into a fine gem. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it did not work. We just have a crude water gem again. So what's the deal here? What's going on? Crude water gem. See, it does say optional. Look, it says optional in the corner. So I think it must be a chance. Yeah, look at this. Wait. No, okay. This one says it has a 100% chance. Okay, down here I think are the better chances. This says, what's the difference though? Oh, this is a pure crystal versus a water crystal. When you use a water crystal, you have a 20% chance for a fine one and a 5% chance for the other one. Okay, so we can just keep slapping this guy back on with a water crystal until he finishes. Beautiful. That's pretty much what we wanted to hear. We also, by the way, have pretty much all of our white rocks available. So, without further ado, let's put some of this stuff away. And get an exchanging gadget. Like so. And we'll fill up the floor. I'm still getting the freezers. It seems like some episodes we get them, some episodes we don't. And if I'm honest, I don't really know why. All I know is that it happens, and it's a little bit annoying. Here we go. Da-da-da! And, ladies and gentlemen, it looks a little bit better already. Up here, I do want to do the same thing, so let's do this. Make that white rock at least. Oh. And yeah, I'm not really sure how I want to make this look nice. But we'll, it looks better. Okay, it looks better. We'll say that much. Oh, and actually, we did get the fine water gem. So there we go. The water gem is complete. Let's put that back in our system. And then next, what we're going to do is the fire one. I feel like I said that really strangely. What we're going to do. You know what I mean. We're just going to do this one, then that one. While we're waiting on that, which, I mean, it shouldn't take too long, let's try and make some of these pedestals. So, in an element binder, if given water, a high amount of water, which I'm pretty sure we have, we're going to place a swift alloy ingot, 2 white rock, an element infuser, and a water gem. A fine water gem. So, I'm pretty sure we have all that already. So let's pick this up, if it lets us. Let's check first if that's everything already. So this is for the air pedestal. No, the water pedestal. Oh my god. Okay, the answer is yes. We have everything. Infuser, gem, alloy, rock. Okay, so infuser, gem. I feel like I've already forgotten. Gem, and then alloy, and then rock, which we have here. Okay, so, and of course we need to place the actual element binder on top. There we go. Infuser, water gem, alloy, rock, rock. And we should see the particles flying up. We do. Beautiful. That is being made. That is perfect. Over here, we have what appears to be a crude gem. So let's take it out and place another one back in. There we go. That should process. How long has this guy got? I don't think they usually take too long to do. It takes a little bit longer than I guess you would want it to. But it's not like a ridiculous amount of time. In fact, believe it or not, this one finished before that one. Just a little fun fact, I guess. In terms of the fire gems, we don't have any more, or fire crystals, I guess. So we're going to have to make some more, like so, sadly. And that's going to take a little while, because as you can see, we actually don't have much fire generation, believe it or not. So yeah, it's actually pretty rough, to be completely honest. You know what, actually, we have a lot of these shards. I reckon we just have some of these processing. That will probably keep us covered. And let's actually... I don't know if this is the way to do it, but let's actually just chuck a bunch around here. This one over here, by the way, is still processing. Still processing. That is a ridiculous amount of water that it is going through, or water essence. Over here, we're waiting on a crystal, but that's not really happening. What if I turn that off? Okay, now it's going to fill up and actually process. Oh, okay, wait. We have the water pedestal. Beautiful. Okay, beautiful. We can at least get started on stuff. We're not going to be waiting, hopefully. So, for the air one, I believe it's pretty much the same, just obviously with air instead of the water. So, let's double check. Air gem, alloy, rock. Easy enough. Air gem, alloy, rock. Obviously, the infuser, though, has to be first. We might have to make some more of these, possibly. So, infuser, air gem, alloy, and then rock. There we go. Beautiful. We're still waiting over here. Patiently. Oh, okay. We actually got this. We have the fire crystal. I managed to catch it in action. We've placed this guy on. Hopefully with the max amount of these super gems. I don't even know what they're called. Super shards. Powerful shards. Powerful raw fire shards. Hopefully we should get an actual gem from this. I don't know if it actually increases the chance, but I'm going to hope that it does. At the very least. And the answer is... it did nothing. Beautiful. That's wonderful. That's really good. I also went back to my fire producer thingy and chunk loaded it because I don't think it was chunk loaded. So hopefully now it's a little bit better. Let's place this back on. I guess we'll place these around here. It says they're optional. I'm not sure if it increases the chances, but I'm going to hope that it does. And then we've also obviously got this guy still chugging away. You know what I've noticed, by the way? I think I want to use... maybe even blocks of coal. I want to use something dark because look at these. These structures have pretty much designed what I should build. We have the white rock floor, and then we're just going to build pillars out of some sort of blackish block. We might be able to get away with dark stone, although if I'm honest, it doesn't necessarily look that dark. I think we can polish it. Let's see. Like, does that... see, it's kind of a different shade. I don't know if I'm happy with that. This is more of a grey, isn't it? Ah, there we go. Polished soapstone. I've cracked the case. This is what we're going to build with. I do, however, need some more white rock, obviously. So let's go ahead and get some more stone both made and turned into white rock. So there we go. Grab this. Let's go 2 stacks. Okay, just an update. We have the fine gem and we have the pedestal. The air pedestal. So I like that they're different. Like, they actually look different. I don't know why the water one is... I guess it's mossy. Maybe that makes sense. But we should now be able to move on in both directions. So one of these is going to be the gem crystallizer. Yeah, this one's going to be the gem crystallizer over here. Which it wasn't letting me place, but there we go. The element binder is going to go here. And I believe it's identical to all the other ones, so I'm just going to guess that it is. So we're going to need the infuser. Infuser, gem, alloy, rock. And is that it? Yes, that's it. It's processing. Beautiful. And then we should be able to do pretty much the same thing over here. We need an earth crystal, which we don't have, of course. So actually, I'm going to need to stop the stone production for now and actually process a few earth crystals. Oh, but I think it's just running through the system. Yeah. So what I need to do actually is disconnect this for now. Just oh, that's the wrong wrench. Disconnect that temporarily. Boom. Make at least one of these crystals. So if we place this here, we'll make one. Here we go. We now have an earth crystal. I'm going to come back over here, reconnect this, make it extract. We're going to have to put the upgrade back in, but it should keep its previous filter. We're going to now add another blacklist for the earth crystal. Nope. No, I'm an idiot. I didn't even have to do that. We need to add a blacklist for the inert crystal. That's what we've got to do. Submit. Beautiful. So this should work now. And to test it, obviously, we can just chuck in a few of these. And it should be over there and filling up. Beautiful. What we can do while that's filling up, it might use all of our energy, but it's, you know, what we're going to do is place in one of these crystals with a max amount of these, because we have them, once again. Not sure if it's worth it, but it's what we're doing. Chuck the crystal on top. That should process easy peasy. While that's happening, I think I'll continue building around here. Alrighty, we should have our gems, which we do, which means we can probably just slap back in our stone, have that process again. Over here, this guy we have as a crude gem, so that's good. Fill him in, crude gem back in, earth crystal on. Hopefully that guy completes soon. I've obviously got the pillars done. As for the white rock, we don't have much yet, so I can't really build the platform just yet. We almost can. And hopefully we can in time for the actual, like, pedestal altar thing, because I want to do it on the roof. And I think we have a perfect setup where it's an odd amount, odd numbers, so we can have the pedestal in the middle and the ones on the corners. It should look good. It should. Oh, and we actually got the fine gem. Beautiful. So now, all we're literally waiting on is this guy, which, as you can see, takes a crazy long time. Actually, I think it's possibly because he's out of fire. Yeah, you know what we need? We need more of these element pipes. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. And I'm also going to need some more infusers, because as you can see, we still need to infuse stuff even after we build all these other things. I think. I don't really know. Boom, boom. And then these go on here. Alright, temporarily we can break this one, upgrade it with this, and that should speed up things a little bit. But obviously we need at least one more to do it over there. So, we actually do have this one here. You can also tell that they're upgraded by that middle piece, if the middle piece is looking cooler, right? So we can place this here, make that extract, and now that should be near perfect. We have the big one there, big one here, big one here. That should be enough. And we can tell because this guy's actually draining now, rather than just containing being full. Yeah, beautiful. And I have some more drenched stuff, so we can make some more element pipes. And I guess I can place them back here. Have that guy extract again. This guy isn't even extracting. Here we go. Upgrade that. Beautiful. Alrighty, and this should be the last pipes we have to upgrade just over here. And that will actually help for when we do this final altar thing. Now, oh, he actually did complete. I was going to actually go look for more fire nodes to harvest, but thankfully he finished, because he was taking a very long time. Okay, earth crystal time. I should remember how to do it. We place the... Nope, I've already done it wrong. We place the infuser, the gem, the alloy, and then 2 white rocks. Boom, boom. And that should start processing. Beautiful. We can now go ahead and grab these. That's probably enough rocks to get started. I'm thinking we do the floor like here, so that we still have a little bit of jumping room down on this bottom floor. It's not too crammed. But also so that we should hopefully get a very similar design to this. What I might do as well is have it go out here, just so that it actually does look identical, because I kind of like how it looks. Ooh, should I do slabs? Can I even do slabs is the question. I can. Ooh, what are we thinking? Let's see, because that's pretty... I don't know, pretty rough, right? It's like very out there. Does this look a little bit friendlier? I'm using interesting terminology, but I think that does look better. You know what? I think we're going to do that. And it obviously gives us more room to work with. So I'm going to vein mine this. Hopefully it won't break all the stuff down there. Yep, beautiful. And yeah, we're going to turn these pretty much into a bunch of slabs. Beautiful. And I can probably just building gadget it. Like so. Beautiful. We are back in business, baby. Now, another thing I can actually do is break this floor and do the exact same thing, because, I mean, you're not going to see it anyway. It doesn't necessarily matter. So, we can go down here and do this, and no one would ever know. If I didn't keep this in the video and I just switched it, you guys would be clueless. You wouldn't have a clue. You'd be like, whoa, you're talking magic. We'll break this down here as well. Fill in these floors. I also want to do the row out here. I'm gonna need a lot more, is essentially what I'm getting at. But, you know, we can do it. Oh, and actually, the Earth pedestal is complete. That was really quick, if I'm completely honest. Oh, okay, I really need to finish this, middle ground, which I think we could probably do right now, maybe? We might need to wait for a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah, we just need a tiny little bit more. But we're pretty much done. So, how this is... Oh, wait. I didn't build the actual infuser. Element binder, swift alloys. Ooh, we're gonna need another swift alloy, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay. What did this guy cost again? How do we do it? He needs air, a drenched ingot, gold, air crystal. Easy peasy. Easy, easy peasy. Okay. We need crystals. So we're going to have to turn this one into an air crystal. That's easy enough. We're going to need a drenched ingot. So that's an iron. We're going to need some gold. That should be easy enough. Da-da-da. And that's pretty much it. A bit of redstone as well, isn't it? Oh, that was already at the top. Beautiful. Okay, we have all the stuff, essentially. I've just got to obviously process this. Should be quick and easy. We use an element binder, but it has to be on air. So let's pick this up, place it on air. That guy finished instantly, which is awesome. Then I believe... Oh, wait, no, we need the air crystal as well. That guy should hopefully be quick, because we've got really upgraded pipes and everything. He should be very quick. Ideally, by the way, we would upgrade each of these containers with the bigger version as well. Just to future-proof, but we don't need to. Okay, I believe it is gold, drenched, air crystal, redstone. What have I done? I've completely missed it. What did I miss? Gold, drenched, redstone, air crystal. Okay, we're almost there. Gold, drenched, redstone, air crystal. Bada bing, bada boom. It's processing. Once again, hopefully should be relatively fast. Oh my god, that was very fast. Now, the pure infuser needs 5 white rocks, which we should hopefully have. Yes, we do. We have plenty. Da-da-da-da-da. Pure infuser. Wow, my god, what does he need? He needs a normal infuser. Yep, normal infuser. Easy peasy. Pure infuser. Bada bing. Bada boom. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The pure infuser. What I've just realized is this is even. Why? Who let me do this? Is it even? No, it's not. No, I'm crazy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You know why it looks even? Because I didn't do this row here. Okay. Phew. I almost lost my mind. Pure infuser goes there. Oh, and it actually shows you. It has a little overlay of where to put the stuff. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. So, water pedestal, air pedestal, earth pedestal, and fire pedestal. Here they are. How cool is this? Obviously, we just need to finish a little bit to make this look as beautiful as we possibly can. Boom, 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 boom. Nice, that's already better. We obviously need to do this back part. And it looks like we're pretty much done. Boom, and boom. Okay, oh my god, there's always another bit. There's always just an extra bit that you completely missed. As well as more lag spikes. I really need to figure out why. Alrighty, I am back, and as you can see, a few things have changed. So I turned off shaders in an attempt to get the lag fixed. Not sure if it really worked, but we'll see what happens. I finished off just the part down here, so I did all the edges. I obviously finished the edge up here as well, and I figured I'd do a nice little design up here. So what I tried to do was I tried to sort of replicate a little bit of what this infuser looks like. Obviously, it's not perfect because the setup's a little bit different than, you know, the infuser setups down here look like. But I think it looks better than just, you know, it being on the ground. It looks a little bit nicer. So, we can once again place down all of our pedestals again. So our air one, our fire one. They're in a little bit of a different spot this time around, but I don't think it matters too much. Actually, I kind of... do I like this? No, you know what? I kind of want to have them be separate from what I think they should be. So, like, water should be separate from fire, and air should be separate to earth. I think that's a nice setup. So, we have the altar. What are we going to do with it? Well, as you can see, there are 3 recipes we can do. We can make a pure rock. I don't know why you'd want to, but you can. I could make a pure element holder. Once again, not sure why you'd want to, but you can. Then, I believe is the one we're after. I've clicked it, and it's possible that my game just crashed, which would be very, very, very annoying. Extremely annoying. Okay, it didn't. We can make a pure crystal. Now, here's the complicated part. They require elements, as you can see. The thing is, I don't know how to get the elements into the pedestals. I don't know how to do it. So like for instance, sorry. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I don't, I don't know how to do it because they need a crystal each, which I can do. I imagine I place the crystals on their specific pedestals, but then I don't know how they get the essence. Am I meant to pipe it in? Let's first see. Does a pipe attach to it? Oh, it does. I'm gonna have to pipe it in, aren't I? You know what though? Not the end of the world because we can cheat. Yes, yes. You didn't see this coming, did you? We're going to use some entangled blocks and just completely and utterly cheat. And let me tell you, having them auto-crafted was the best decision I have ever made in this game. This is so good. Okay, let's start off. Earth element is here. The earth pedestal is here. So I am going to go ahead and place this guy here and place this. Now, I could design these a little bit differently. In fact, I wonder if I could replace this with the entangled block. I just don't know. I think this is going to be fine, though. Oh. And let's actually see exactly how this works. So if I place this here and have this extract, is there any telltale that that's actually what is happening? Look, we can see the amount of essence that is in here, and it appeared as though it did drain. Doesn't it? It looks like it drained a little. So I guess maybe it does store a certain amount of essence. Although, once again, I wouldn't really know how to tell. Okay, let's move on to fire. The fire one's going to go here. That should be fine. We are going to need some more element pipes, which means we need more drenched ingots. I probably should set up automation for this, because that would honestly save me so much time, but I'd rather save a little... I really should. Should I just... You know what? We're just going to do it. I mean, I keep making excuses for stuff like this. Let's just get it out of the way so that it's nice and done. For some reason, these entangled blocks don't want to stack. That's perfectly fine. What we want is another chest. We want to go ahead and entangle this water... what am I trying to say? This water thingy. That's all I can think of saying is thingy, but it's not a thingy. Okay, we're going to place a block here. We can actually have them right next to each other if I do this correctly. Oh, I'm making a bit of a mess. If I place these here and here, and then disconnect them, that should be fine. Ooh, but the chests would interconnect. You know what? We'll just fix it. It's fine. Everyone, remain calm. We're getting there. We're doing it. We'll put a gap in just so that it's easier. Okay, so entangled block here. Let's go ahead and bind it. So there we go. It's bound. It's connected. We can place these next to each other. We can place a chest. I'm going to need another chest, which I forgot about. You know what, actually? Let's just pipe it in. That makes a lot more sense. We are going to need a pipe upgrade. Once again, I'm just going to use some of these. Let me craft a bunch of them, because why not? We have the stuff, we might as well. So here we go. The only time I would ever say don't go for the best is if there was a genuine performance, like, differentiation, but these pipes are usually pretty good, so you can just go for the best one and it should be fine. At least compared to other pipes anyway. So we're going to blacklist this. We're then going to add iron ingots and click submit. So what that means is this pipe will not extract iron ingots. Beautiful. Then we can open this and we can put iron ingots in and they should disappear, but they should actually be going over here. They should turn into drenched and we should see it disappear. Beautiful. Then our drenched ingots will appear in here. Beautiful. Everything's working perfectly. So, back to where we were. Element pipes, bada bing, bada boom. We are going to need a few more as well. So let's see. This guy appears to be full. What happens if I connect it like that? Do we see any drainage at all? The answer so far is no. I guess. I don't know. Maybe when we start the actual altar. Once again, I don't really know how to do this. I'm guessing this is how it's done. If you're watching at home and you've done this before, you're probably screaming your brains out. Okay. We have the air pedestal now. So right-click that there. Boom. Boom. Beautiful. Have that extract. Once again, not sure if I'm doing it right, but that's how we're doing it. We'll see what happens. Then the element pipes for the last but not least, water. I feel like we did water already, didn't we? Nope, we didn't. This one's water. The water one looks like earth. There, I said it. Okay, element pipes, extract. Beautiful. Okay. So, what now? Well, we need crystals. So I'm going to search crystal. Oh, crystal. We're going to need an earth crystal. We're going to need a water crystal and a fire crystal and an air crystal. I don't see the other two, so we're going to have to make them. But once again, that should be relatively easy. We're going to go ahead and place one here, place one there, and just wait for that to process. Although, we actually don't have much air coming in. What is the deal with this? You know what? Let me go check. I'm a little bit worried that we've actually depleted the air thing. No, this one's an air one. Huh. What's going on here? And I suppose it's possible that it's... Is this specific chunk not chunk loaded? It's not. Which chunk is it? F3G? It is this chunk here, I believe. So let's stand in it and chunk load it. Boom. Beautiful. All right, we're back over here, and I don't know if that updated everything, but as you can see, everything's full now. So I guess whatever I did worked. Okay. Check out this. We have every single crystal. We have these hooked up. I don't know if they're hooked up correctly, but hey, they're hooked up at least. So, fire crystal, air crystal, water crystal, earth crystal. What now? What next? I don't know. I don't know how this works. Let's click back on the pure crystal. Pure crystal. Let's bookmark it as well. A diamond in the middle. Okay. Diamond in the middle. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. It's happening. Are these draining? They don't look to be, but they might be. I don't really know. It's doing it though. That's all that matters. Do we see these particles moving? No. I can't tell. I can't tell if it's working, genuinely. I mean, I think it is, but I don't know if, like, these are necessary. Look at this. The particles, I really like it. This mod does have some pretty cool particles. They remind me of Britannia, because obviously they're all, like, circles, but they've done it differently. They have done it differently. They didn't straight copy it. These ones are a lot more direct, whereas Britannia's a lot more all over the place. So, how long do we think this is going to take? Oh, look at this. It has drained a tiny little bit. It drained a little bit. Just the tiniest of bits. Now, it does say it needs a high amount of these different elements, but I guess we'll wait and see. Yeah, interesting. What I will say is also interesting in terms of just life itself, right? In our world, we have elements, right? Like in the scientific world, we have elements, and they're different to these things. Like earth and air and fire and that, they're not an element. So, whose fault is that, right? And by that I mean, who decided what's an element? Because they could have just named them different things, right? We could have left, fire, earth, water being elements, and then just create a new name for all the actual elements, like on the periodic table. I don't know what the deal is. These people who come up with names, they need a lesson, okay? They need to have to live with their mistakes. All right, how long is this going to take? I'm starting to talk about like philosophy and stuff. What's going on here? Oh yeah, look at this. It's actually draining quite a fair bit of essence now that it's been running for a little while. The air one, I guess we're getting a lot of air in here because look, it's still pretty full considering. This is a long process, by the way. Now, from what I've noticed in the past, oh actually, we're done with the water. Okay. I was gonna say maybe we're still processing something here. In the past though, it seems like the more essence you have, the faster it goes. So it might be a similar situation here, where I just need better... I don't know, a better way to get the essence in here. Like, I don't think there's better pipe... Oh, there is. Improved element pipes with swift alloy nuggets. I bet you that's how it's done. The question is, how much do they cost? They cost these alloys. These alloys aren't too bad. We could also just place two in here. I haven't taken the time to do the math to know whether it's more efficient to use the nuggets or these. I think it's more efficient to use these, and I'll tell you why. This uses 5 nuggets, which means if you want 4 of these, you're going to need 20 nuggets total. Which, if you do the math, narrows down to just over 2? Alloys, I think, because 2 of these would be 18 nuggets. Yeah, so it's more efficient to use the actual ingots. But, here we go. This guy's done. Pure crystal. Now, what were we going to use this for? You might be wondering, well, if you go back in a few videos, this guy, the ore purifier. That's what we've been after this whole time. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty much done then, because we have a bunch of drenched ingots in here. 3 is what we need. Then I will grab... the other stuff, so the gold and the redstone. Alrighty, I'm making our last air crystal, and then what we should be able to do is change these back around. Make sure this guy's full of what we need, and we can make our stuff again. So I believe it's gold-drenched redstone air, gold-drenched redstone air, and that should process, and yeah. We need three of these alloys to make the ore purifier, as well as some white rocks, as well as a green fine gem, an earth fine gem. So we are going to have to hook this guy back up, which, you know, it's not the end of the world. Slap a diamond in there, if it lets me. And do we have an earth crystal? The answer is yes, we do. Okay. And we have a bunch of these, so I might as well, you know, run these through the system again. Boom, 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 boom. And slap that guy back on. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, we got a first tap. We actually got a fine gem, literally straight off the bat. How cool is that? This guy's done as well, so I think we can just make it, right? Ore purifier. Oh, we gotta make it in this menu. Ore purifier. Bada bing, bada boom. How cool is that? Okay, so we have one. Now, if we were to set this up, which, once again, we're probably going to have to do it in the next episode, what would we need? We just need earth. We just need earth. That's all we need. And then it's good to go in theory. Beautiful. Okay, we probably could set this up, although, as you can see, this is a mess. We really need to streamline this, because, as you can see, it's very messy. But essentially, this part of the process goes in right here, like, before this guy. But this is so messy. I really don't know what I want to do here to fix it, apart from just tear it apart and put it back together. That will have to be next episode. Essentially, I want it to be... I don't know if I want it to be similar to this, but I sort of want it to be almost similar to the... What do I want it to be similar to? Because everything that we have is so messy. Yeah, everything's very messy. I'm trying to find something I can like compare it to and be like, yeah, I want it like this. But everything we have is just so messy. You know what? I want it like this, where it's easily expandable, you know? I think we can do it. It's going to take a lot of thinking, and it's going to take a little while, so I don't think we can do it this episode, but I do want to do it. And we now have the thing. We have the ore purifier. We can't even place it on anything other than this. There it is. It looks cool. You know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's at least see it in action before we wrap this episode up. Let's search ore. What do we want to run through this? Let's run some osmium through. So here we go. I'm going to slap a piece of osmium. Ooh! So it goes in there. The earth power goes up. And what's going to happen? I really like that. That's a cool little animation here. Oh, and then it pops on top. I right-click, and we have two. How cool is that? Then, let's double-check that this works. In theory, I chuck it in here. It processes. Now, I believe we get leftover. Do we? Currently not yet. But yes, in here, we should get 100 millibuckets left over, which isn't good. So let's see. Yep, 100 left over. So when we fix this system, and I'm going to fix it so that it uses some auto-crafting technology, which sounds a lot cooler than it is, we'll have to have it so that when it processes an ore, it requests 2 ores to be processed, which means 4 chunks, because as you can see, give it a second, I'm going to show you that when we put an extra 2 in, it should balance out and everything should be perfect. So we chuck this in, processes in here, and then this guy processes, and as you can see, we have a perfect amount, a multiple of 2, or 200, I should say. And look, boom, empty, perfect. So we always have to process 2 of an ore, and that's going to be the key to fixing in the future. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with the progress of this. This mod's pretty fun. The last episode did pretty well, so I guess you guys were pretty excited to check out some elemental craft. I've seen a few at some bases, and so honestly, this might genuinely be the best sort of like run through a mod that I've done. Like, in terms of how good everything looks, like, this is very, very clean. Like, extremely clean. We've set up automation. The only thing we're struggling to automate, because I'm still not sure how to go about doing it, is the ore purifying and the element binding. We definitely could process this. This is auto-craftable because it's only on air, but I'm thinking we almost need another row, which kind of ruins the whole look of this, so I don't really know what to do to fix this. If you have a suggestion of how I can easily expand this to auto-craft like the, not the purifying, but in particular the binding for every single different thing. Well, actually, wait. Hold the phone. What actually can be bound? in an element binder. See, there's 13 different recipes. How many on air? We can make an air element... You know what? I think we can... I think all we have to do is just slap binders on every single one. And as for the crystals... Oh, I guess that's where it gets a little bit complicated. You know what? We can actually pick these up. We don't need these anymore, the evaporators. And we can replace those with the binders or with, you know, the crystal generators. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy about that. I'm happy, yeah. Okay, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing to the channel. It helps me out quite a bit. If you want to see more of this, I guess like the video. I don't usually ask for that. If you want to join the server, because I am on a server, there's a few other people on playing. We can actually look at the map. There's a lot less bases than we've seen in previous episodes because there was a bit of a claim issue through one of the updates. But as you can see, there's still quite a fair bit of different bases, some of which I need to check out eventually because I haven't done that in a while. If you want to join, check the Discord linked below in the description and double check that the server's still running, especially if you're watching this weeks from when it was uploaded. The server might not exist. Hopefully, I'm honestly really excited for ATM7, which I don't think it's even been announced yet or like worked on, but I'm excited for it. I'll tell you that much. And we'll definitely be moving to that when it comes out. Most likely, like very, very, very likely. But yeah, in order to join the server, in the welcome tab of the Discord, there'll be a bunch of different links there. You find the links that you need. So the server IPs, there should be a link there, and then the server versions for different servers. Because for this server, for example, we're not on the latest version because there's some version issues that we have when updating. So double check everything. When you try to join the server, you should be told what you need to do. It should say, in order to whitelist, you got to go do this or do that. Just follow that, and you should be able to get yourself in. It should be pretty straightforward. It should tell you what to do. So yeah, as you can see, by the way, I have no shaders on, which I can show. We go into shaders, no shaders on. I could probably go into resource packs, but the server might end. But I'm still getting lag spikes, you know. So I'm not too sure what the culprit is. If we go in resource packs, we have, what's this? Pack menu resources. I don't know what this is, but I think it came with the pack, obviously. Did it? I don't actually know. But yeah, something's causing us to get like lag spikes. It could be that our RAM is... But if you have a look in the top right, you can see I've got plenty allocated. So hopefully that's not the problem. It could be the problem that I have too much allocated. That's definitely a possibility. Yeah. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Where hopefully my plan is to remodel this and have it be 1 ore in, 7 ingots out. But if we don't do that, we might be doing one of these other quests because we have a few other ones. Antimatter sounds fun. Fusion reactor sounds fun. And then some of this other stuff. So yeah, crazy lag spikes in that outro. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.